You're watching David's Grand Sports Report.
When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370. After a year of no place to call home, no playoffs, the Campbell County Football Association Cougars found their way into a new home at Frank Archer Sports Complex this year, and two teams found their way into the playoffs this year. A big improvement over a year ago, the JV Hoppers played this past Saturday at Clinton against the Chargers of South Clinton, and we're sad to report that they lost. They lost big, so big we're not going to give you the score. Now, the Chargers defense keyed on Riley Wolfenbarger all game long, didn't let him get loose, and that spelled defeat for our home team. Our Hoppers, too, made the playoffs, coming off their play-in game victory over Nagab Thursday night. At Lake City, lost to Oak Ridge West 14-6. We started the game and had a good drive going as Devon Jones led the team at quarterback downfield to their 8-yard line, but we fumbled, and the very next play, they ran a 92-yard touchdown down the right sideline to go ahead 6-0. We never got going until late in the fourth quarter as Devon Jones, again, who was their quarterback, ran in for a score from 2 yards out, but it's too little too late, and our Cougars went on to lose. Although both our teams lost in the playoffs, at least they were in the playoffs. I want to not only commend the players and the coaches and even the little cheerleaders who show up and support every Saturday, but I want to commend the fans, the parents, the grandparents, the friends, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, and so on for showing up every single game in support of these young Cougars. You know, a football program isn't just built on a winning coach. It's built on support from everyone in the community. Justin Price will be the first one to tell you that. After the game, Brent Lester spoke to his team, telling them how proud he was of them right before he got doused with an ice bath. And I know that must have felt good. Sunday, October the 27th, will be the banquet for the Campbell County Youth Football Association, and it will be at West La Follette School starting at 3 p.m., where they will celebrate a very successful season. The Eagles of Jacksboro Middle School will play this Saturday at Grace Middle School at 3 p.m. As we had told you on Friday's Sports Report, their opponent is the same opponent we had last year in Oneida. Things have flip-flopped, though. Last year, the Indians were the number 1 seed. They were the team to beat. But this year, the Eagles are the number 1 seed. And you know, like that means anything, it doesn't mean nothing. When you get to this game, when you get to this level, it's all about what you do between the lines, and Mike Miller knows that at Jacksboro Middle School. We'll see what he comes up with. It's Cards Week at Campbell County High School, and the 7-1 Cougars, who are, as we last checked, number 6 in the state, prepared to venture yet again in uncharted waters as they try to come out of there 8-1 with the Powell game remaining. You know, it'd be very easy for us to look past Carnes because they're really not that good. But you can bet your bottom dollar Justin Price and his staff is right now staring them right in the eyes, and he's learning everything he can about the Beavers offense. Now here's some other scores in the district. Gibbs, in a special Thursday night game, beat Carnes 24-10. Central overwhelmed Halls 34-7. Oak Ridge beat Powell in a very good ball game down there, 21-14. Anderson County, Clinton, and of course Campbell County was off this past week. And our neighbors to the north, the Blue Devils, they lost at Wartburg Central 35-8. Granger County put it to Cumberland Gap 55-27. You know, 27 points should be good enough to win a football game, but not when you give up 55. And our old buddy Jim Bunch up at WLF, this is for you, buddy. Dobbins Bennett overwhelmed Sullivan Central 49-13. You know, lunch or dinner time is a great time to call Papa John's Pizza. It's always hot, fresh, and delivered to your door. Do we have to say anything else? Just call that number, 423-562-7272, and let them prove to you why better ingredients make better pizza. Calvary Christian Academy, quality academics and biblical character. You can receive both. All the things you want in a school for your child. Grade levels K through 12. Phonetic-based reading, individualized curriculum, diagnostic testing, character building, and biblical principles. For more information, contact Calvary Christian Academy, 2139 Jacksboro Pike, P.O. Box 1402, La Follette, Tennessee. Phone 423-562-7267. 423-562-7267. You know, we'd been telling you about some outstanding athletes who were to compete in the state tournaments at Victor Ashe Park this past Saturday in the elementary division cross country and the middle school division cross country. Abby Foster, Riley Faulkner, Macy Caldwell. Macy Caldwell, we're proud to say, finished second in the state in the elementary school division. Abby Foster finished 19th. And over on the boys' side in cross country, Riley Faulkner also finished second. But also a young lady who wasn't mentioned, and I don't know why, Faith Green from Garraville also competed, and she finished 49th in the girls' race. So there were three from right here at home who done us very proud in the girls' division. I hate it when one is left off. So we congratulate Faith, and a special thanks to her dad, Chuck Sively, on bringing this to our attention. Now we'll get the coach of the cross-country team, Ann Browning, and get all the official results and do that interview we've been talking about. And most certainly Faith Green from Garraville will be right in there with the rest of the winners. Okay, here's some things coming up. The second annual Dare Golf Tournament to be held at the Greens at Deerfield Wednesday, October 24th at 1 p.m. Call the Sheriff's Office at 423, hurry up, 562-7446. Or you can also call Robbie at the Greens at 423-566-0040. October 31st going to be the second annual Halloween Bash at Jellicoe High School. I'm going up there for that one. I had fun last year and I'm going back again. All that starts at 5 p.m. And don't forget, November the 5th, not the 7th like it had been reported. November the 5th, the Blue Devils will scrimmage the Cougars at John R.W. Brown Gymnasium starting at 6 p.m. for the girls' game and 7 p.m. for the boys. And all that's to benefit the Toys for Tots. Just bring a toy for a child and they'll let you in free of charge. So don't bring no used one. Bring one that's in the package, or bring a new one. It's got the price tag on it still yet. Okay, that's a real quick look at today's sports. I thank you for being with us. Hey, go see our sponsors, won't you? Those are the guys that make it possible for old David to get out there and chase these little ones around. You guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF.